Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Corey, this man has taken WWE by storm.
You're absolutely right. And since WrestleMania, since this, quote, change in attitude from Shinsuke, some people have called it some sort of psychological downward spiral. I think it's been an emotional ascent, leading Nakamura straight to the top.
Well, that ascent has made Nakamura one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE, simply because you never know what he's going to do next.
Confusing, charismatic, and dangerous as the day is long.
And his opponents, first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
I gotta say, it's good to see Chris Jericho here tonight, especially after the comments he put out on social media earlier in the week.
Y2J is definitely a master of mind games. Just when he has you thinking one thing, he goes and does the direct opposite.
WWE's Apex Predator.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton began his career by being known as the Legend Killer. Randy Orton is now simply a legend.
And the Viper has shown no signs of slowing down. Just as dangerous now as the day he burst on the scene.
Randy Orton's career wasn't built on alliances. The most important thing to Randy Orton has been winning championships. Throughout his storied career, Y2J's competed in these type of contests. Jericho's battled in Canada, Japan, Mexico, Europe, Smoky Mountain, ECW, WCW, all with incredible success. The Ayatollah of rock and roller's greatest triple threat conquests have been here in WWE.
The constant reinvention of Chris Jericho has been what's kept him one of WWE's most enduring superstars.
Look, I get it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to kiss up to Y2J, Saxton. But the fact is, your name's on the list of Jericho in permanent ink.
I thought it was just a rumor. Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack. On the apron, I don't like this scene at all.
Talk about a precarious situation.
No.
Nailed it.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Does Orton even know where he is? The triple threat match from Vengeance featuring The Rock, The Undertaker, and Kurt Angle took complete advantage of the no countout and no disqualification stipulations. There was a full-scale brawl out on the floor within the first few minutes of the match. The Dead Man battled both superstars and refused to relinquish his undisputed WWE Championship.
It was anyone's match. These superstars threw caution to the wind and went at each other with a ferocity we'd never seen before. When all three gladiators were down, the Olympic hero dropped the Dead Man with the Angle slam for what should have been the end. But the Brahma Bull made it to his feet, sent Angle crashing to the canvas with a rock bottom, and bam, became the new undisputed WWE champion.
When it comes to matches like this, I'd say the more innovative a superstar is when it comes to offense, the better chance they have of victory.
Escapes trouble, but incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. Nice. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus The Buck.
Oh my DDT!
Lights out.
I can't believe it, Michael.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant and fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship. He can't withstand one bit more.
For everybody that can hear my voice, listen to what I'm about to say. There aren't too many men on this planet who can go toe-to-toe with Shinsuke Nakamura and live to tell about it. Just don't do it.
Oh, nice. Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
What is Randy Orton's best strategy at this point? He's starting to feel the pressure of this triple threat match, guys. If there's one thing a superstar does not want to do, it's to attempt to match strikes with Shinsuke Nakamura. The king of strong style is an expert in a variety of fighting disciplines.
Guys, we've talked about Nakamura's unmatched combat sports background. The first thing a superstar needs to do is begin to tirelessly study footage to figure out how to avoid going strike for strike with the king of strong style.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
He has him right where he wants him.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Irish whip. When this guy's on, look out.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a slam! That hurt! This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Oh no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out. We know what's coming next.
Oh boy, do we ever.
It vintage Randy Orton.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Oh.
He's not going to like this.
He's teetering on the edge here.
The two of you were discussing Nakamura versus Samoa Joe, a match I was lucky enough to call as part of NXT's commentary team. Those two guys like to hit hard, and the end result showed it, as Samoa Joe left the battle without his title and with a dislocated jaw.
It was just the start of their rivalry, which would include even more brutal matches and 2 more title changes between the greatest strikers in NXT history. Oh boy, he is rolling. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.